I'm with you. Family is with you.
Doing something requires you to stop doing nothing. And if you ever want to do something in your life, if you've accidentally let people in your life who want you to be their slave, you will not be allowed to do anything. You will not be allowed to do anything. Most people, when they meet you, they want something from you. And when you try to change, that will be alien to them and offensive. And all of a sudden, you want to feed your kids. You're not allowed to feed your kids because you have a family already. You have teachers, you have colleagues, you have friends. And none of them want you to do any of that. You learn this when you have kids. People with kids have no friends because they have no time for friends. But I'm sure they learn this the hard way because their friends treat them like shit once they stop obsessing over them and doing nothing with them 24/7. If you've lived a life where other people ever have to do anything for you, those people want something in return for that. And what that is they want you in return for that. They want a slave. They are paying you to be their slave. And you just don't see this because as a young person, you don't realize that your time is your money. And the reason why you don't have any is because you're giving it to everyone else for free. But it's not for free. It's definitely them feeling like they're purchasing you at the cheapest penny value possible as well. So you have to, if you ever want to do something besides nothing, you have to completely cut out your life. You have to change everything in it. No one cares about you. If a change is forced upon you and you have nothing to do with it, if your arm is broken or something, if your arm is damaged, you can't use it right. If your leg is damaged, you can't use it. You can't walk right. You can't pick up stuff. That doesn't matter. If you can't breathe right, that doesn't matter to anyone. They don't give a fuck about you. What are you, retarded? Yeah, you're deceived by them. That's what it is. You get deceived by these people because most people stay in this mold their entire life and never attempt to change. They just like stagnation and normality and living in the past and everything. If you break any of that stuff, you will break these molds I'm telling you about that everyone else has put you in. It's not, you think you've put yourself in a mold, but you haven't. They have put you in the mold. And even people like me, who are so free of this sick fucking spell the empire and its people put on you, I'm still completely under their spell for many instances. I can't do shit unless they allow me. Like, they will interfere with my life 24/7 to make sure that even though I fall through the cracks, that they have some sort of control over me. They will go be around the mind control people I know and fucking puppeteer people I know or thought I knew. That's a better term. You don't know anyone. If you think you know someone, you don't know jack shit. All you know is what you want to think about that person. That's all you know, because none of them are fucking honest. So you can't. I've never asked the person a deep question about themselves and they got a good answer. It's always been like, it doesn't matter who the person is really. So when you want to do something, everything around you is going to have to change. What do you want to do in life? Do you want to do anything? You want to do something? You want to be the best Jeopardy TV watcher in the world. Well, that's acceptable. Your friends will love that shit. They'll be like, oh my God, he knows what time Ellen comes on. I don't have to watch TV Guide anymore. I can just talk to them on the phone. I can spend 8 hours texting them about Ellen and they won't mind. And they won't mind. They serious won't mind. They'll be like, oh my God. Hey, he made my penis hard. I like them cute boys like Ellen DeGenerate. Them boys are so tasty. Especially in my city, because it's the gay capital of the world. Like, yeah, they love them cute boys' butts. Like Ellen. Take that, everyone's a tranny crowd. Or should I say, everyone who's not in everyone's a tranny crowd. Everyone in the tranny crowd is like, oh yeah, he's aware that they're trannies. Only a couple of them are trannies. Not all of them, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. The demons are pretty fucking abundant. Like, y'all know better than me, because y'all spent your whole life at bars and hanging out with these idiots. And I spend my life far away from them. Basically, a good rule of thumb is if you want to do anything or be educated in life, stop doing what everyone around you does. Every single thing they do. Like, I even try to stop breathing and eating. And technically, like, that's a really good thing to stop eating. Have you seen these fucking fat cows? Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on, man? I've had people sit on my fucking furniture and break it. Like, every time I let a fat person sit on my furniture, it's broken permanently. It's misshaped, but literally it's collapsed to the floor as well. Parts have broken every time it happens. So yeah, stop eating. Put the fork down. Put the Ellen DeGenerate remote down. You can see little boys' butts in the real world. You don't have to turn on the Ellen DeGeneres show to see a little boy just shake his butt. You can go see some real world little boys shaking butts. Get off the internet. Fucking. But yeah, fucking, you will face everyone in your life is doing nothing. That's how you have time to hang out with them, because they're doing nothing. Everyone you've ever met who has time to hang out with you is doing nothing. Like, I respect the people in my life who are too busy to hang out with me, because that means they have a life. That means they're not just like an empty soul, an empty, like, vessel waiting for death. And one thing I've learned is it's not just they're empty people. Like, that's not what I'm hating them. They're just scared to commit suicide. They're afraid of life. They hate life, and they sit around and wait for death, and it doesn't come. So they just keep sitting and waiting until it does come. So you can't live life in fear, and you've got to get rid of the people who want to sit around and do nothing. And once you start doing that, people like this will like sense that you're a detractor. You're no longer with the nobody movement. You're no longer with the do nothing movement. You are now trying to exit the gang, and you need jumped out of the gang at the very least, but they need to talk you into not leaving the gang. And so they'll basically ignore everything you say to get you to be part of the do nothing and hurry up and die gang. Hurry up and wait for death gang. And none of them will care about anything you say. You could have a parole officer, you could have a probation officer, you could have school, you could have a parent, you could have children, you could have a goal, you could have a job, you could have morals, you could have values. That doesn't matter. You can't have any of that. Not if you want to associate with other people. You have to do what they want and be what they want. Every interaction. So you have to cut pretty much everyone out. You'll learn that you'll learn this real fast. And then as you cut them out, they'll start stealing from you in other ways to make their trying to talk to you a benefit to them, generally. And so you might as well do the same, because you're trying to change your life and put something into it rather than sit around and do nothing. And they're trying to take that money from you. Like let's say you've got a job to get to. You can't get to it because you got to go fucking comfort these other people. Like some people need comforting. Like they're like, oh my God, my life is so bad. I only made $40,000 this week, and last week I made $42,000. So this week I've only got $2,000 less in cocaine, and I got a headache because I'm doing $2,000 less in cocaine a week, and I'm only doing $12,000 in cocaine a week. So I'm gonna withdraw a headache. I need a baby. I need a hug. Like, it's so funny, but it's so realistic at the same time. You replace cocaine with TV. Like, we all want to insult people who use cocaine, but really, the real addicts watch TV and eat food and watch their bloodshed TV shows. That's the real addicts. Bloodshed fucking freaks. Death addicts. Murder addicts. Enslavement addicts. Genocide addicts. People addicted to enslaving monkeys and dogs into cages and watching them jump around. People addicted to making that legal. People addicted to making that legal for humans. Hell, that's what I see is the real problem, but I'm just a fucking idiot. I mean, I am. Unfortunately, I scored higher than everyone else around me because it's the city full of fucking idiots. It is literally like a cow pasture out here. There is literally cows over there. You can't make this shit up, and they're nowhere near as smart as fucking actual hillbillies who have to do hard work in the middle of the country, which is where I come from, or half of my late family comes from. The people who raised me, I don't believe that's my family, because they're just demons. It's like all the demons in my life instantly are excommunicated. Like they might get a talking to here and there because the powers of the universe draw us within each other's range for some reason. Sometimes you might need a demon to do something for you. Be like, hey, distract this person, demon, while I fucking stick a knife in their back and fucking rip their fucking organs out. Sometimes you might need the help of a demon. And God forgive that. God forgive that entanglement, because you will pay for that entanglement. You will pay for that. But when when the demons are there willing to give you help more than the fucking good people who just fucking are like in transitioning from not being a demon or being a demon to being a demon, you know, whichever way they're going, they don't seem to be much fucking help. And the other people are generally right there, though, waiting to fucking help you. And so, you know, God didn't provide that for nothing. God didn't make demons pave all these roads just so they can, like, you know, not pave roads anymore one day and pay for their demon activities. God made them so they were slaves, apparently. He allows them to toil. And then when they get out of hand, they face the wrath. Like, that is the simple answer for the atheist argument. Why does God allow that to exist? Because they're fucking slaves. And he condemns them to slavery. And they don't even know it. They praise it. They beg for it. They want more and more of it. It makes them feel good, probably because they feel like they're repenting for how they live. I have no fucking doubt about that one. So when these people get all together and shit and start surrounding you when you decide to do something, don't let it get to you. Always turn shit into your favor. God didn't allow it to happen for nothing to come from it. You can learn from all situations. I've been deep in the heart of the enemy since my birth, and I've done nothing but learn their every move, and I can control their every move. I mean, except for the fact that I'm like so messed up, usually on something to like sedate me so I'm not fucking hyper aware and shit. Because hyper awareness is a curse. Like, hyper intelligence is a fucking curse. Like, I can't stop thinking. Like, I can't play guitar some days, most of the days, because like when I'm playing guitar, I'm probably thinking of 4 other things. And all those guitar videos, I'm probably thinking of like, damn, is the video recording right? What do I got to do later? This and that. And like, I'm playing guitar like that on top of it. So, you know, the hyper awareness, the hyper thought process is like a fucking an eight-edged fucking mace, man. It definitely comes back at you and hurts you, but you use it to your advantage. And one thing you got to do is you got to stop allowing these people to text you. In order to slow down one of these demons from taking all my time, more time from me than I was benefiting from, like, they wanted to talk all the time rather than hang out, and I wanted a real family and not someone to talk to for 25 years on end, right? So, sorry, you get your 5 years, and if you haven't moved in 5 years on making a fucking relationship with me, it's obvious you're a fucking demon fed. And it's obvious you owe me trillions of dollars for that. And I'm coming, bitch. I'm coming in your fucking mouth. So, when these motherfuckers get together and they try to slow you down, just start confronting them, dude. It's like you seen in my video the other day. The truth is holy water to these motherfuckers. They will get so scared. Just watch it, though, because the demons are your tools as well. Like, they're weak-minded, and you can use them to battle other demons. At the very least, you can use them as soft targets to battle other demons. That's where we can deploy the Nazis in our favor, because we can use the Nazis to whittle down the population of their opposition, who are really government worshippers, but they're so dumb they will fight each other. That's like basically eugenics on a grand scale there, putting these people against each other. I mean, now they want that, but maybe we can control that and benefit that when we pit these people against one another. I don't want that to happen, but they don't care. They want it to happen. So let the show go on. And when when you want to do something in life, when you want to stop being a fat pig, do nothing, when you want to stop having no talent, when you decide you want to be educated, fucking keep this in mind, that everyone around you is going to fucking hate you. They're going to become jealous of you because you have now decided to take that time that they felt was theirs, and that you're going to stop being their servant and you're going to start working to get your own life together. Maybe your children's life, maybe your family's life, maybe your nation's life, maybe the people around you's life. You're going to spend your time trying to do something good, and they're going to fucking hate you. All the people, like so many of them have turned a vicious fucking hate since I've simply tried to take a stand versus, a continued pattern of wrongness. They're all going to fucking hate you, and they're demon. Like, many of them apparently are just demon possessed. And who knows, maybe they really are the demon seed. These books talk of shit like this, and I have no doubt. I'm not gonna don't scapegoat them with possession. When you say Zionist and Illuminati and Casper the Ghost and possessed by a demon, that's letting this person, that's exactly how they use these religions. They use them as exit pass. They're like, oh, I believe in Jesus now. And you're like, oh, well, he raped all those kids before he loved Jesus, but now he loves Jesus, and he's forgiving. He's forgiving. He killed all them stupid non-white people. Now forgive him. Oh, you accept Jesus. It's kind of like what they did. Also, at the same time with the Knights Templar, what they did is the Jews worked with the Nazis and stole all those nations' gold, and then so the Nazis were taken in, the Knights Templar were taken in, and then they escaped because they were working with the government the whole time. So they didn't get executed in the morning because they disappeared and were never seen again. And that's who's in control of the earth today, is these demons. And we will hunt these demons down, and we will vanquish their bloodlines. It's that simple. We will find the demons in control, and we will put their bloodlines on notice, and we will let the world see who they are, and they will slowly die off as people expose them. But what their plan is to kill you all and make our job harder. And that's fine too, because either way, millions, hundreds of billions of you are going to be meat shields for them. And that's fine. But the important thing is if you're going to be a meat shield Nazi, go die against the commies. And if you're going to be a meat shield commie, go die against the Nazis, because the other people, like, we need to sort the rest of this shit out. The actual free thinking people need to sort this shit out, and the meat shields are just in the way of the targets. They're just meat shields in the way of the targets. That's the whole reason it's a meat shield. So never let the meat shields oppress you. Never let them start bringing you to meat shield land either. Like last night, I was tricked into going to meat shield land, into challenging someone. Not in a fight. Hell no, dude. No one's ever challenged me in a fight since I learned how to. In some made up shit. Arm wrestling that clearly they knew how to do, and they lied about they didn't, because they did the wrist twist that professionals do to have an advantage over you. And I let him do that. I didn't really care. I mean, he's definitely not going to fucking spar me. No one's going to spar me. And I say that arrogantly because I want someone to do it. And, they'll send some 300-pound steroid freak, and then I'll have to show you that breaking people's fingers and toes is a very effective fucking method. And you can defeat fucking top-notch scum. You can defeat people stronger than you. Only weak people think that you can't defeat anyone. Oh, a person mugging me. Ramsey Dewey says a person's mugging me. Never do anything to him. That's evil. And God protect me if I just give him all that money I spent all year working for. I spent the last 3 years of my life working for that money, but you can have it all because my life is worthless. My life is worthless. I need to give you my life to save my life. Like, okay. Whatever you say there, fucking Skippy D, Skippy Doo. Anyways, never let these motherfuckers start taking the shit. You're gonna have to fucking start isolating your Facebook page, make a private Facebook page. Here's what I did when I started running a business. When I started running businesses early on, other people came around me and showed me that the people around me were just interested in fucking off. They weren't interested in making money. And, well, they weren't interested in me making money. They were interested in them making money and me fucking off with them. So, we had that going on. And then someone in my life showed me, like, wait a minute. Like, you could be making money for shit like this and you're not. Like, why do this and that for nothing? And, like, money ain't so important. But, clearly it is when scumbags in Columbus think they're better than you because they're 60 IQ and they're 10,000. Their job at McDonald's fucking makes them a superior being. Yeah, anyways. I'm gonna get the show on the road. Don't let these fucking scumbags get in your way, dude. You're gonna have to start shutting down all your fucking accounts. And because if you ever want to stop doing nothing and start doing something, I guarantee you've already filled your life with people who only want you to do nothing. Or, because that's who you attract when you do that. And that's who the majority is anyway, so they don't want you to be different. They don't want you to have any talent. They don't want you to have any skill, unless the TV told them. Even that, those people, I assure you that those people have fucking bodyguards because the people who like them are some of the worst fucking people in the world. That says a lot about TV watchers, don't it? Like, the people you worship on TV have fucking bodyguards because you scare them, because you fucking stalk them constantly. You need to watch them every fucking hour, every hour of every fucking day. Like, think about that for a minute. But those of you who want to do something, watch out for these people, and you got to start isolating yourself hardcore when these motherfuckers come around. Whatever you want to do in life, everyone else is going to try to stop you. And the more important, the bigger it is, the more the demons are going to try to stop you as well, because they want to retain control of the earth. Because they're the ones benefiting from the enslavement. So why wouldn't they want the genocide and enslavement and kidnapping to go on and on? If you want to do something, you've got to stop doing nothing.